Hello, pre-algebra students. This is Chapter 5.4, Multiplying Fractions. Earlier in Chapter 5, we added and subtracted fractions. Now we're going to multiply fractions and mixed numbers. Let's go. When multiplying fractions, the product is equal to the product of the numerators over the product of the denominators. For example, if we were going to multiply 3/5 times 4/7, the product would be 3 times 4 over 5 times 7, or 12/35. Algebraically, that would work this way. A over B times C over D would be equal to A times C over B times D, as long as B does not equal 0 or D does not equal 0. Obviously, if we add a 0 in there, it doesn't work. Let's multiply 7/10 by -4/21. The first step is to assign the negative sign to the numerator. So we'll rewrite this as 7/10 times -4 over 21. Now we multiply the numerators, and we multiply the denominators. We can divide out common factors, so we can cross-reduce 7 and 21 to get 1 and 3, and we can cross-reduce -4 and 10 to get -2 and 5, giving us a final answer of -2 over 15. We then rewrite that answer, placing the negative sign in front of the entire fraction instead of leaving it assigned to the numerator. In this next sample problem, we're going to multiply a mixed number by an integer. Each year, the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences presents gold-plated Emmy Awards for programs and individuals in the television industry. Each Emmy statue weighs 4 3/4 pounds. In 2002, 63 statues were awarded. What was the combined weight of all the statues? So we need to multiply 4 3/4 by 63 statues to get the complete weight. So let's begin by changing our mixed number into an improper fraction. So we would calculate that by taking 4 times 4 equals 16, adding our numerator, to get 19, and we have 19/4. We're going to multiply that by 63 over 1. Let's see, 19 times 63, I'm going to cheat and use my calculator. That gives us 1,197 over 4. Now we need to change this back into a mixed number. So we're going to divide 1,197 by 4 to get an answer of 299 with a remainder of 1, which we place over our 4 to get 299 and 1/4. So the combined weight was 299 and 1/4 pounds. Try these 4 multiplication problems on your own. Watch the signs. Now let's work an example where we'll multiply 2 mixed numbers. Let's multiply -2 3/4 times 3 1/5. The first step is to convert the mixed numbers into improper fractions. So -2 3/4 will become -11/4. Notice that we still simply take 2 times 4 to get 8, add 3 to get 11, and then we put the negative sign back in front of the fraction. And now we take 3 1/5, and that becomes 16/5. Multiply across. -11 times 16 over 4 times 5. We can cross-reduce. 4 becomes 1, 16 becomes 4. And now we can multiply to get -44 over 5. We need to convert this back into a mixed number. 5 goes into 44 8 times, with a remainder of 4, giving us 4/5. And don't forget that negative sign. So it's -8 and 4/5. Now complete these 4 multiplication problems on your own. Once again, watch those signs. Make sure you're paying attention to the rules for multiplying integers when you're deciding which signs to use. Let's close out this section by reviewing how to simplify expressions. In our first problem, we're going to take m over 3 times negative 12 fifths. So if we follow the same basic rules, where we're going to take numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator, we can multiply across to get negative 12m over 15. We can reduce by 3, giving us negative 4m over 5, which we then want to rewrite with our negative sign in front of the full fraction instead of assigning it to the numerator. Make sense? Let's try another. This problem is n squared over 10 times 5n cubed over 9. Let's begin by cross-reducing, just to make our work a little bit more simple. We can cross-reduce 5 and 10 to have 1 and 2. We'll then write this as a multiplication problem, n squared times n cubed over 2 times 9. Remember, when we're multiplying exponents, we add them. So n squared times n cubed becomes n to the 2 plus 3 power over 18, or n to the 5th over 18. Here are the last 4 practice problems for you to try on Chapter 5.4. When I see you tomorrow, we'll do more work with multiplying fractions. Have a great night.